If you find yourself reaching for biscuits or chocolate every afternoon, this yogurt bowl is for you. It takes just 15 minutes to make and uses ingredients which actually help stop those sugar cravings. I'm on a 12-week challenge to cut back on sugar as someone who loves sweet treats. I'll be sharing all the easy swaps which you can make to help you crave less sugar and feel fuller for longer. Plus, later in the video, I'll share some easy ways to exercise more if you struggle getting to the gym and absolutely hate it like me. So for the yogurt bowl, I'm very particular about the type of yogurt that I use. Let me show you. Again, get this from Lidl. It's the authentic Greek yogurt one, fat-free. It's so nice and really reasonable. This is what I know as a lawyer. Certain words are protected. Using words like authentic, real. Companies can't use those words freely. So if they say that this is an authentic Greek natural yogurt, it has to be real, it has to be authentic. And it tastes so much better than the Greek style yogurt. So do you notice, like, it's style as opposed to authentic, so it's like a replica. And for me, personally, I can actually taste the difference. And I always go for the fat-free one. There is a 5% one as well, but each to your fancy. I do find this quite creamy and really nice. And I think it's actually like a dupe of another well-known yogurt brand, but oh, it tastes so good. I like it. So what I like to do is just get the yogurt open and just ladle in the yogurt in there. For me, it really does curb my sugar cravings. I feel like Greek yogurt is so good for that. It keeps you feeling full and satisfied. But here we are. I like to smooth it out like this. Yum yum. I've been using frozen blueberries and frozen raspberries. I find them so much cheaper than fresh. They keep for longer. Yeah, just better value for money. So I literally just get as much on as I want. I love the blueberries. They're really nice and sweet, but they're still good for you. I'm gonna pour in a little bit of raspberries. They're quite sour, so I like to be quite mindful of what I put on there. So I just leave this out to defrost as I do the other stuff. I could eat this as this is, but yeah, there's still more stuff we can add on. Just get a banana. I'm going to use, depends how greedy I am. I'm going to use 2 bananas and just cut them. To be honest, I don't cut them up. I just slice them lengthways. I like to slice them lengthways at the bend, if it makes sense. I'll show you. So grab a frying pan, get it on the stove. Get it on low. I like to use a tiny little bit of coconut oil to cook the bananas in. If you don't want to use coconut oil, you just use a bit of water. I just want to soften it up, make them sweeter. By cooking them and making them all caramelized, I love it. So just get a little bit of coconut oil, like so. God, I've made this so many times, to be honest. I love this little snack bowl. So I get them in there. So I just grab a little bowl for the sauce. The sauce is so easy. My peanut butter. Oh, so low down. Just get a fork. I'm going to add a little bit of water, like a teaspoon worth, and just mix it in. I might add a little bit more water. Added a bit more water, and there's a nice, beautiful sauce. Love it. They're nicely cooked now. Just gonna plonk this on, and the heat of the bananas will just defrost all of that fruit, and it's been sat out anyway, so by the time you come to eat it, it'll be nice and defrosted. I'm gonna get this towards the light so you can see this better. I think it looks so good. I'm gonna add a little bit of cinnamon because they say that cinnamon is a natural sweetener. Just gonna mix that in. They're only 69p. Thought this is too cheap to pass up. If you've got any nuts, walnuts, chia seeds, oats, you can just sprinkle it over. In fact, I'm going to add some oats. I'm extremely proud about this. This looks mega. I love to eat by my eyes, and I think colour is a sign of health. And I only knocked it up in like 15 minutes. So if you want a quick and easy low sugar snack, which isn't too expensive, this is a good shout. And I've got a newsletter as well where I'll be sending out everything that I do learn on my bid to reduce sugar in my diet. I just want to say, whilst I'm using this, that getting to the gym doesn't have to be complicated. I always used to think, right, I need to have a plan, I need to know exactly what I'm going to do, blah blah blah, and often that would just put me off from going. But now I think what I'm going to try and do is not to put so much pressure on myself to do that. So my plan is just to get to the gym. So even if I just go to the gym with no plan, at least I'm there, because 9 times out of 10 I am not there. So by getting into the routine of, okay, every Monday, every Friday and every Wednesday I'm going to be in the gym, it's just setting yourself up for success, because at least you'll get into the gym, get in that routine, and once you're in that routine, you can then think about, okay, like what I'm going to do, like what's the plan here, because there's no point planning meticulously what you're going to do at the gym when you're not already in the routine of going. Like I read something actually really good in, everyone goes on about it, but Atomic Habits, where there was this guy who was like really overweight, and all he did was go in the treadmill for I think like 20 minutes, quote me if I'm wrong on this, but he didn't have a plan. Like his plan was just to get to the gym, and slowly like he lost weight by going continuously, by sticking to his routine of going however times a week. He saw, I guess, like a difference. So I'm going to take that approach, just try and get into the routine of doing said thing, and then once I'm in the routine, like think, right, okay, like maybe I'll do leg day, maybe I'll do arm day, because at the moment there's no routine. So just get the routine down first and then think the rest will just follow. I really like this sort of video. Like I feel like I get to share my journey. I love actually talking to you guys. Like it can be quite lonely when you're job hunting. You're literally just staring at a laptop screen. You're not really talking to that many people. You don't really want to bother your friends because they're working, and all you really want to talk about is jobs. So this is a nice release, I have to say, by doing this and filming this, and I do feel a lot better for having gone to the gym and making this. This is I guess a little bit of therapy for me, but I've linked the recipe for this down below if you want to make it yourself. Next week's video, it will be again a continuation of my journey, low sugar. But anyway, I'm rambling. I shall see you next week.